Okay. Hello, everybody. You're welcome to Visa Chronicles again. And today is going to be special. Today is going to be very, very amazing because today we are going to have a very, very special guest who is really going to talk to you about a whole lot, like a whole lot. And you're going to learn a lot from her story. Her story is very, very incredible. So you're going to learn a lot from her story. But before we start or before we invite the guests, let me know where you're watching from. So you comment your country and you comment where you are currently watching from. Okay. So let me know where you're watching from. I'll give you a shout out. I'll give you a shout out. Then we very soon we invite our guest so she comes and tell you her story and how she did the whole thing. Okay, so for now, let me know where you're watching from. Let me know your country. Let me know if you have a city. Let me know where you're watching from before the guest comes live and she is gonna speak to you all. Katia said, "Hello, I'm from Algeria." Doris is from Kumasi. Mary is watching from Kenya. Okay, okay. Yeah, so if you just joined, let me know where you're watching from. Success said, "Hey, Essential is watching from Ghana. Who again? Who again? Yeah, let me know your country and if possible, let me know the city you are watching from. And Lisa is watching from Ghana. And Frank said, I went to my interview on Tuesday and I got approved. That is great. That is amazing." Yeah, so the guest is here right now. So very soon I'm going to call her on board and she's going to tell you a whole lot. Okay, she's going to educate you. But for now, just let me know where you're watching from. So I have an Algerian here, Ghanaians, a lot of Ghanaians. I have people from Kenya. This is going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. O2, yeah, yeah. Send me a DM. Send me a DM. So um my guest is preparing currently. So she's called Asantua. I knew her for a very long time now, and we've been very, very good friends. I love her for one thing. I love her for her confidence, and she is this woman of valor. She's very confident. She's very brave, and she's very intelligent as well, and very smart. So today is going to talk to you about a whole lot. So without wasting much time, I'm going to bring my guest and she's going to talk to you about how she finally came here. So, yeah, let me add her really quick. Hello, Asantua. You look amazing.
Oh my God, thank you. I literally just got back from church. Thank you.
Did you pray for me?
Of course, always in my prayer.
Mm.
Yeah,
Oh,
always. Yeah.
what time did you close from church? Like 3?
I closed. We so today's Mother's Day, so we had an event. I got back pretty late, so
Okay. And happy Mother's Day to you. And happy Mother's Day to all the ladies here.
thank you.
This day you look amazing.
Thank you. You look amazing too.
Thank you. Okay, so many people do not know you. I'm streaming from TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook, right? So
Okay.
I want you, before we go right into today's topic, I want you to introduce yourself to people. Like, who are you? Like, let people know who you really are.
All right. Hi everyone.
Mhm.
My name is Mame Asantewa. Um, I recently graduated from college
Oh, congratulations.
with a major in mass communication. I I am a student diplomat. I love advocacy. And what else can I say? I'm just a Santoa, basically. That's all I can say about myself. So nice to meet you all. We're gonna have a great time today. So let's just
Okay.
enjoy and learn something. Yeah.
That's a great intro. I love that. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. So we do Visa Chronicles every weekend. Today I decided to invite you. I think you have a very good like story. You know, the last year we spoke and you talked to us about a whole lot. Many people were inspired. I think recently someone reached out to me, and this is what she said. She said she watched. I watched your live with Asantua last year, and
Really?
it was yeah. That's what she said, and yeah, they are grateful. So we meet again. Okay.
Yeah.
So my first question, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
My first question is, what was your initial reaction after you got the approval?
Interesting. Um, Talking of initial reaction, I was super excited. Okay.
Mhm.
So the whole thing about me going for the interview, I was very confident that I
Mm.
was gonna get my visa.
For you, I know you are very confident. Yeah.
It's not, I don't know, but you know how people say, regardless of how confident you are, you're still nervous. And I mean, the nervousness was there inherently. But when I got to the visa room where I was going for my visa, there was no fear. So I was just super confident, even though like a lot of people got denied and all of that. I feel like that made me really extremely excited. Not because people got denied, but because you're in a queue where so many people have been denied and you get the visa. So you know how that feels. I was extremely excited, smile throughout. I actually was smiling throughout my interview. So it's like the smile blossomed into more like joy, I should say, right after being approved. Yeah. So I was excited. I was like, super, 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 super excited.
Were you
Yeah.
still smiling when people were getting denied in front of you?
I was keeping my composure in a sense that I had heard so many stories. People say, when you go in there and you act like you're scared, you're nervous, the cameras are watching. So it's like, I already know what people have said about going for a visa interview. So when people were being denied, I was just being me,
Mm.
keeping my normal face, not smiling per se, but just keeping, because if you do too much too, is like you're doing too much. So I was just keeping my normal face, like watching them go, go, go. I was so focused. I was so focused watching them move and all of that. So I was not really smiling, but I was just keeping my composure.
Okay.
Yeah,
So how long were you preparing for the moment? Like before the interview, how long were you preparing? How was preparation like for you?
great question. So let me tell you this. I had no plans on coming to the US.
Mhm.
I was in school studying. Somewhere in May, I wrote my finals and I was in college in Ghana. So I wrote my final exam and then something happened that triggered this whole traveling to the US thing. So something happened. I was like, I don't think I want to be in Ghana. I'm going. Nothing's crazy too, but I just felt like I wanted to go. So I just decided to so before that, I already had admission to UNCP, the school that I went to. So
Okay.
I already had admission years back, but my daddy didn't want me to travel at that time. He
Mm.
said I was not going to travel and stuff like that. So I, I had admission. That aside, when I decided to go, immediately I sent the DSO an email, told them, hey, I have a visa date. I didn't have a date. I had not bought anything, but I told them I have a visa date, whatever. So can I get an I-20? Like I just made up a story. And she
Mm.
said, Fortunately, today is the last day we are sending out I-20. So you're very lucky.
Oh.
Yes. And then she sent me the I-20 and I was so happy. So that was around May. So May, I got the I-20, started everything, bought my forms and everything was very fast.
Mm.
So preparation, talking of preparation, I was busy writing exams, done with my exams, praying to travel and stuff like that. I didn't really have I wasn't privy to all these resources that people have now. I didn't know, I didn't know Fred Effect. I didn't know, how so many people started this study abroad thing. I didn't
No.
know most of them. It
Okay.
was me, my phone,
Mm-hmm.
a paper, and a friend who was in Texas. And I think I would usually stand in the mirror, talk to my mirror, gather my cousins, talk to them. Like it was just like that. Sometimes I'm just alone and it's like I'm a mad person just rehearsing, So I didn't really have to, maybe it's just that because of the type of person I am,
Mm,
I didn't have to really go to anybody to train me. Everybody is different. People need information, people need assistance. But I did need that too. My friend in Texas, I would just like, I'll give him my questions. I said my own questions. That's the funny part. I'll give him my questions and then he'll ask me, so this, where are you going to, what are you going to study? And I'll just answer them. It was like, girl, I think you're good. You get a visa. Everybody's like, I think you get a visa. I was like, okay. So I was very confident from the start that I'm gonna get it due to how I was able to like easily answer questions,
mm,
So that aside, I did a lot of YouTube research as well.
okay.
Just that I didn't have a personal coach. Because at
Mm,
that time, like, going to school, I don't have scholarship. We'll get there. But, I didn't have a lot of resources at that time. So
yeah.
I told myself, I'm not, if I had, I would definitely pay somebody to coach me more, But at that time, I didn't also have the resources. I said, I know I can do it. So let me just, try and do it myself. And by God's grace, I was able to um, coach myself, I guess. And yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So let's go back. Did you have any scholarships from the school you got into?
No.
Why did it take you so long, like five business to say no?
Because it's been a journey.
Didn't get any scholarships from anywhere.
Yeah, I did not. It's been a journey. It's
So
been a journey.
what made you decide that I don't have a scholarship, but let me go anyway?
Great question. So what I'm gonna say is I didn't have a scholarship, but I knew God was gonna make provisions. Not that God was gonna send money from heaven, but I was gonna find a way to pay my tuition. I have family, right? So I have people who support me as well, people who believe in my dreams, people who meet me, people I've worked with who tell me, Asantua, you're so good. People like, you meet people who trust your journey more than you even trust yourself. And these are people, so many people, not so many people, but there's somebody in particular who really supported me when I came to the state to study. And the person believes in my dreams so much. I've worked with the person before, person did a lot for me. And then family as well, money from home and all of that. So I didn't, at that instant when I was about to travel or when I went for my interview, honestly, I was thinking how I'm going to spend thousands of dollars in the US. How am I going to? Because you live in Ghana,
Yeah.
stuff like that. But by God's grace, family money helped, and then resources from somebody who believed in my dreams and cherished me as well also helped as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so not getting scholarship, I just told myself I'm gonna go, and I went. And by God's grace, we pulled through. It was not easy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Money was not coming as like
Yeah.
frequent as you somebody may think it was coming.
Yeah.
There were days that you call for rent money and you're not getting. As time is up, they're adding up $50 each. Is it each day or each week? And you still don't have the money. You're worried. You're crying, but you still have to be there. And there's so many times that it was hard. It was hard without scholarship. It wasn't easy, but I believe that there was going to be a way, and God definitely made a way.
Okay. We'll come to your life in the US very soon. But you know, people say that when you don't have any scholarships and you go for your interview, it's going to be very, very difficult. You're not going to get approved. What is your take on that as someone who went there with without any scholarships? Was there a
Okay.
trick you used, or what did you do, and what happened?
So not having a scholarship came with being very confident about the things you tell the consulate. So um I didn't have a scholarship, and I had to first of all, let me take it from here.
Okay,
You should make sure that the school you're going to, the tuition is not too crazy.
low tuition
'Cause-
schools.
exactly. Because you can't tell me you're living in Ghana and you're going to you apply to a school that pays 20,000 a semester, 40,000 a semester, like 50,000. You know, those huge
Mm,
amount.
I
There's
also
no way somebody living in Ghana, they wouldn't think that you can afford that. Okay. So their mindset is gonna be like, oh, so you just want to go abroad and then you won't come back again, all the stereotype. But then my school, the tuition was not super expensive. Do
Mhm.
you get it? So I feel like that helped me. And then my bank statements, I used my one of my uncle's bank statements, and it was solid. It was a real bank statement, solid bank statement, and that helped as well. So if the bank statement correlates with your cost of attendance,
Mhm.
then they know that you can pay or you can make it. And not even just that, not just the bank statement and the correlation it has with your tuition. How you explain to them that you're going to pay is also going to help you. So it all boils down to the communication and how you talk to them about how you're going to pay your tuition. You might show them your bank statement having $100,000. You might tell them your tuition is even $2,000, $20,000 or whatever, but and your bank statement is more than your tuition. But you're still going to deny you because you don't give you do not like give them a better explanation to believe that this is the actual way you're going to pay your tuition and all of that. You're staying in the US. So I would say how you talk about it, and then preparation of a good bank statement as well, and going to making sure you choose a school that doesn't have high tuition
Okay.
as well. That's what I think. So yeah, for that, yeah.
Okay, so I've gotten a lot from what you said. You said everybody has to be confident no matter the situation, right? And also how you speak. So how many questions were you asked during the interview?
Hold on, let me try and rewind.
Okay.
Where are you? Okay, so maybe 3 questions.
And how long was the interview? Your interview?
Pretty short.
Less than 5 minutes?
It was a friendly interview.
Okay. So was it more than 10 minutes?
No, it was not. It was not more than 10 minutes.
Mm.
People were actually spending so much time. They asked them, why do you want to go? All those questions. I get there with a smiley face. Hi, good morning. She was like, good morning. It's like when I was in Ghana, I started forming fake accent because, I have cousins in the UK who used to come around a lot. So when you go there, you just want to try and be friendly and stuff like that. So immediately I got there, I was like, hi, good morning. She was like, good morning. And then she took my passport and she goes like, do I even remember? Yo, I remember. So she
Okay.
said, you're going to the University of North Carolina at Pembroke. I said, yes.
Is that the question?
Yes, I said
Okay.
yes. And the second thing she said was, you're going to study political science and government. I said yes. And the next thing she said was, no, who is sponsoring your education? And I said what I had to say, explain that into details. I didn't just say my mom, my uncle, my father, my brother. No, I explained that into details.
Okay.
And that was the only part that I really give details. And then the next question was, have you traveled anywhere before? And I have. So I explained that. And usually if I've traveled somewhere, it's just for diplomacy. And
Okay.
then they are diplomats. So when I said, oh, I've traveled here for a diplomatic conference and stuff. She was like, that's interesting. How did you like it? And then that was my chance to get my visa.
Oh, okay.
So I just said, it was really great. I want to be this. She's a diplomat. She knows what I'm talking about. And
Yeah.
mentioning the key things that diplomats do during diplomatic conferences, she knew I really got it. And the fact that I was going to do political science and government, she related that together. Definitely. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And then right after that, she said, congratulations. So I wasn't really asked, why are you going to this school? What are you going to study? And why, she was basically asking me, you're going to this school. I say, yes, I don't want trouble. I'm not. If you ask me a question that does not need me to give you two sentences as an answer, I'm definitely giving you a straightforward answer because
Oh,
you're not requiring explanation, right? I feel
yeah.
like some people make mistakes and maybe somebody's asked, you're going to this school because they've already prepared for, oh yeah, I'm going to the university of this to study this, that, da. You're not being asked that. Imagine when she asked me, you're going to this school, and I said, oh yes, I'm going to the university to study. That's not what she means. She
Mm,
was like, you're going to this school? I said, yes. You're going to study this? Yes. I'm not ready for any drama. So I just made it very short there. Yeah.
good one.
Basically.
So do you
Yeah.
recommend people not answering questions they haven't been asked? Like if you haven't been asked a question, do you have to answer everything or you have to be
Please keep it really simple. Not
simple?
just simple, keep it precise. Be clear, be precise. Just hit on top of the nail, hit right on top of it. Because you don't really have much time. So many people there, sometimes if they need further answers, they're definitely going to ask you subsequent questions. But if you hit it straightforward, just put everything together,
Mm,
you're good to go. So if you're not asked the question, there's no need to give more details. It all boils down to how people prepare, the preparation process.
okay.
People prepare the questions and they get there and they feel like it should follow the way they have prepared it, but it doesn't work that way. So when they get there and it's not following that cycle, then they got confused and they start mixing things up. So it's all about the preparation process as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. So we have a lot to talk about, like the documents, dress code, and everything. The exact some the exact answers you remember. But for now, I want us to like read some comments, and people are very happy that you joined. They are thanking you, and Lord, they say
Um,
thank you, Asantua, for the insights. God bless you.
God
Uh,
bless you all too.
Nadema is asking this question, and we answer this before we continue. She said, "So how will you answer this question in a visa interview? How will you be paid by your family?"
How will you be paid by your family?
I don't know.
That is,
Okay,
I feel
do you
like,
get the question?
sorry,
Do you understand the question? She asked.
I get the concept. I
Okay,
think I know what the person wants to say. How
okay.
will you be paid by your family? How is your family going to cater for you, I guess?
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Is that it? If the person can clarify, that would be great.
Okay. Then when she clarifies, you answer.
Great. But I think that's what she means. But let her clarify that.
Then how did you prove home ties to your home country? Was there
Okay.
a point where you said you're going to return?
There was no point when I said I was going to return, but this is it.
Okay.
When they asked me, how am I going to sponsor my education? The fact that I use my uncle's um, bank statement,
And-
I made it clear to them that my
Mhm.
uncle has been taking care of me, and my uncle took care of my brother in the UK. He did a masters. He did his masters in the UK, and he's back in Ghana working at the Fidelity Bank.
Mm,
So that already builds home ties. Usually you don't have to say that I'll come back home and
mhm.
I'll be home to, work and all of that. There's a statement or there's one thing that you just say that will make them, they're smart people who make them know that, okay, definitely you go and you come back because your brother went to UK, he's back. So just be honest. I'm
Mhm.
smiling. I'm
Yeah.
smiling. Just be honest with your statement, okay? And you don't necessarily have to go straight forward. I want to go to this school and then home ties, I'll come back home and work for my father's company. Those things, it works, but make yours natural. Don't go there with the daily stories, daily,
Remember, yeah. Oh, okay.
make it yours. Make the journey yours. If you make it yours and you get there, you're able to flow regardless.
Mm.
Yeah. So
When they feel that you are very, very authentic, this person is very genuine, they are going to give it to you. What do you think about that?
yeah.
Hmm.
What do I think about you being genuine?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it yeah, it's it's still I feel like everything is still about preparation process.
Preparation.
You chew everything. You know how they do, if you're not Ghanaian here, there's something in Ghana we call chew and pour.
Hmm.
Usually happens in the exam. You chew everything and it doesn't make you sound authentic. There's somebody I was training, or should I say coaching, to travel here. And then I've had meetings with this person, coaching the person, and it's like you're still not able to twist your voice like it's natural. That's not how you sound when you're trying to be natural. You are reading from your mind or from whatever. You're not supposed to, that doesn't sound authentic. People will know, they read psychology too. They're diploma, they know psychology and all of that. If you're not sounding authentic, if you're not sounding like yourself, they can tell.
Yeah.
It's like you've written everything down and you're reading it to them. So
Hmm.
you just need to know, you just need to sound like yourself. Know what you are going abroad. You know the school you're going to. You know who is sponsoring you. You know what you're going to study. Do in-depth research. Know what you're going to do. Let the journey be yours, as I said. I'll keep hitting on that. If it's yours, you know the things that you say naturally, like you're having a conversation with a friend, and that will flow very well, very smooth, rather than chewing the whole thing. I mean, you have to learn it. You have to be able to comprehend whatever you're going to say, but then don't make it look like a poetry, like you're going to recite a poem. Okay, just know it. You can even mix up the words and you wouldn't be lost because you know what you're talking about. You get it.
Hmm.
So yeah, that will be able to make you sound, that will be able to make you sound authentic.
Okay.
Because if you're not sounding authentic, they definitely will not give you, regardless of whatever reasons you give or whatever document you're holding, whatever scholarship you have. So the guy I'm talking about, he had full scholarship,
Full right.
full ride in a school in North Carolina.
Hmm.
And it's so sad. He wrote SAT, great guy, great scores, but he keeps doing chew and pour, and it was not helpful. So
You got the
it's
knife.
just, yeah, he got denied. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't really matter the scholarship you're holding. It's about the kind of answers and conversations you have and your tonation as well.
Yeah,
Do
that's
you
true.
get it? It matters. It really matters. So people should work on that. Yeah.
So I think confidence is very, very key. Confidence is, and be authentic, like be yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
100% is really key. Because you can't go fake there. They'll know. I'm smiling. They'll know if you fake.
I love your intro. Energy. I think when somebody comes to you with that energy, you also replicate that same energy to that person. So the way you went and say, "Hey, office, what did you say? Your
I
first
was
and
like, no, I was like, hi, good morning. I was smiling. You know how
oh,
people go and it's like they're so serious because
thanks.
they're scared. So they get there and they're holding them. And the people they might even forget to say good morning. And they'll be like, good morning. And they'll be like, good morning. It's like you're all serious.
Yeah.
Last year when I had this with you, I told you, I still remember what I said. This is not a Russian war, Russian Ukraine war that you are so scared, so nervous. You're not gonna die, even if you are denied. You still have to try if you have to try it again. So, regardless of whatever the room looks like, just have it in mind is you and you alone, nobody else. So, forget about everybody in the room, forget about the people they are denying. You have it in mind that I am going to get my visa. That's the mindset I went there with. I went for my interview in Ivory Coast. And then being in Ivory Coast, there were so many people living in the hotel. I was Ghanaians living there too. And immediately we had our first like practice, we're all trying and all of that. Everybody was like, you get your visa. I don't know why I used to get that a lot. You get your visa, you get your visa. But the issue was they said my bank statement was not, it didn't have like a lot of money. They expected my bank statement to be too, like the amount on it to be very huge. But it
How
was it,
how much was in your bank statement and how much was
ooh,
every year?
well, I remember. So every year my tuition was 10,000, but cost of attendance, let me tell you what cost of attendance was around $20,000.
20,000. Oh, okay.
Yeah. But my bank statement was around the same amount.
20,000.
Yeah, it was around the same amount. Same amount. It was not more than that. So they told me I have to change my bank statement to nine. That night before my interview, these people were convincing me to change my bank statement. And
Press
guess
up.
what? I almost fell for it. That I went to a guy and I was like, God, I'm so scared. They're talking about my bank statement. Can you give me yours? The guy had already gone for his interview and he was denied. He said,
Mm.
oh, sure. So he was the one saying I have to change. Like they were all saying, those who were denied were telling me I have to change it.
This
And
all.
his was like a bank statement, you
Mm.
know,
Yeah.
and he gave me his and everything. The next morning I woke up and I said, no, I'm not taking his.
Mm.
I'm taking the one I have. I took my own bank statement because it's genuine. I took it there, and then it didn't really matter to them. What mattered was it was it was correlating with the amount I was gonna pay. I didn't have to, I didn't need a huge sum of money to go to college. What matters is the bank is running very well, it's active, and I can pay my tuition. So basically, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
20,000. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was the cost of attendance. But when you come, you can decide to live off campus.
Mm.
When you live on campus, that's when you end up paying 20,000. But I was living off campus, so my tuition was around 5,800 every semester.
Oh,
And then I would pay my rent monthly. So when you're doing monthly payments, you don't have to like put all the money together and pay the rent. So that was very helpful as well. So I didn't pay 20,000 like at once. But
oh,
if you calculate, it's around the same amount. So
oh, okay.
yeah.
Good. I love your mindset before you went there. Is it no matter what, like the worst thing you're going to hear is a no. So you have to go there, be yourself, and
Yeah.
love that. And Akria is saying so you have to be yourself and sound casual and don't need to sound too formal. Is a question.
Seriously, I would say don't go there and sound too formal and don't be too casual.
Mm.
Being too casual means, okay, so I know inherently I made a statement you should converse like you're talking to a friend. If I'm going for a job interview, I'm not going to talk like I'm completely talking to a friend, but I'll make up my mind that it's like a friend I'm talking to.
Mm.
There's no fear in me, regardless of who you are and whoever I'm going to meet. So if it shouldn't be so formal that you're standing there and it's like, I want to like, gestures also matters. I'm not saying go and do like you're reciting a poem and all those things, but the way you put your words should be freely said. It's like you're just talking normal. So let's say somebody you ask me, um, um, why are you going to this school? And I want to be too formal. Please, I am going to this school because I like, that is too formal. I like the infrastructure and I like you're being too formal. You
Mm.
asked me, why are you going to this school? Oh, so I'm going to this school because I like the way, I like the infrastructure. I like that my department is doing so well, stuff like that. You should sound very normal. You don't have to sound too formal.
Not too
Respect,
formal. Not
exactly. Just be mid because nobody needs you to say please 100 times at the embassy. They don't need your please.
I tell them always that please, no, it's too much. Good
They don't
morning.
need your please. Yeah.
Please, I'm
That
going to
and that
see.
will make them give you a visa, darling.
I don't. I told them you're not going there to beg. You are going there to give them a reason why they should give you a visa.
Yeah.
Be yourself.
Because you are coming to the state to either pay or you're in scholarship. you deserve the scholarship. That's why you got it. Or you have your money and you want to come to the States and study. So it's not it's not time for you to go beg.
Yeah.
Why are you begging? Just be yourself. Don't do too much. When you do too much, they will deny you. I'm telling you.
Do you think the interview is luck? Like when you get this specific visa officer, you're going to get approved. When you don't get this person, you get denied. Like
Mhm.
because I hear stories of people when they get into the line and this visa officer is denying many people, they'll go to the washroom and come back and join another. What do you think about that? Is it luck and
Hmm. So before before I got to Ivory Coast, I was told that there's a lady that the lady there,
is denying a
she
lot?
denies a lot. And my prayer was, God, I don't want to meet this lady. I don't want to meet her. I got there and it was a lady.
That same lady who was denying a lot of people.
Yeah, it was a lady. And the previous day, about 5 people from the hotel I was staying went for the interview. No, there were about one, two, about six or more. Six or more. They all went on the same day, and only two got it.
Two people.
So yeah, only two got it. And the next day was just me. So the that day, I was the only one from that hotel that went for the interview. So it
Mhm.
was like, God, this is just me, but whatever. I don't want to meet this lady because it was the same lady that denied them. So I went and it was still that lady, but that didn't break me down. That didn't break me down. I still went. I feel like this travel abroad journey. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're Christian, pray, pray
Mm.
for luck. That's what I'm gonna tell you. If you're a Muslim, whatever religion you believe in, pray to God. I'm not here to tell anybody to, I'm purposely here for study abroad. So whatever religion you believe in, pray to God to give you the luck. Because sometimes you may never know. You think you tried and you didn't get it. You go try again, you won't get it, try again. It's not because they just want to deny you or you've been denied twice. It might be something else, we live in a world that people have lack, people do not have. What are you doing about it? You pray. So
Mm.
me, I prayed a lot before my visa interview. I prayed a lot. I put in a lot of work in, like, in my spiritual
Fire.
journey aspect as well. I did pray a lot, and I feel like it's God's grace that got me there. Because tell me why so many people, about 8 people on the same lane. There was this man that was he was coming here for his masters. The man stood there for almost 10 minutes,
ten
and I
minutes.
felt like, yeah, I felt like by the time it got to me, I would have forgotten everything that because, like, he stood there for so long. They asked him so many questions. I was like, wow, and he still got denied. So, because they were asking him questions, I'm sure everyone in the queue thought, oh, he's gonna get it because he's being asked and he's answering it correctly. His voice was all over, everybody could hear him in the room. He was very loud, but that doesn't matter. It depends on the things he said.
Mm.
Whatever he said, whatever it holds that made them deny him. So it's luck. That's what I would say. It's luck. Luck. And because there's this girl, the same people that I went with, there was this girl that I shared. No, I don't have to mention that. But there's this girl as well. She was there for the interview. And the day we were practicing, she was really fumbling.
Okay.
Excuse me. She was fumbling. And then even the D Day, she said she fumbled. The one behind her who also got denied, she was also a lady, mentioned that she fumbled, but she still got a visa.
Mm.
It's really something else. Honestly, it's really something else. It's luck as well and preparation. So you pray to your God. For the spiritual side, please work on it, especially if you know where you're from. I'm
Mm.
not saying America is like heaven, but like it's a good opportunity. It's going to expose you to so many things, and everybody would like
Change
to
your mindset,
experience that.
the way you see things. Is it even going to change your mindset, how you see things?
Exactly. Exactly.
So
So. Yeah.
Personally, I don't believe in luck in visa interview,
Mm-hmm.
but you do, right?
Yeah. True.
So how do you define luck? Like, what is luck to you? Is it like people do not prepare and they'll go there and they'll get approved? Because that's how I see luck personally. That, oh, people say it's luck, so I don't have to prepare. It depends on the visa officer. When I go there, I'm going to get approved. So,
So
what is luck for you? Is it lack of preparation? It's called luck, or what do you mean?
okay.
Yeah.
So you tagged it as luck, right? That's why I use the word
Mm,
to to but I will call it favor.
okay.
Honestly,
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you. There is favor everywhere in everything that you do.
Okay.
So there are even people who go and they tell you, I couldn't answer, like I couldn't really, people are prepared, but when they get there, you might fumble, you might not get something right, but they will still get a visa. You hear stories like that sometimes. So
Okay.
I feel like if you don't believe in favor, then it's you. But there is favor, not you per se, like I'm talking in general. There is favor and there's preparation. If your preparation meets you
Opportunity.
at a point, exactly, it works. It doesn't mean, oh, I'm a child of God.
Yeah.
I have a malam. He has prayed for me and everything, but you're not gonna prepare. How are you
Yeah.
gonna get your visa?
Allah himself got denied.
Exactly. How are you gonna get it? So your preparation and your favor will work together very well.
Okay.
But preparation is very important. You don't think about the part that you think everything you do in life, everywhere you go in life, you get accepted. So you don't have to really do much. When you get there, you be accepted. No, it's not like that. You need to prepare for sure. But there's favor also. If you are favored, you are favored. If the person is in a good mood and they feel like you answered a couple questions well and they want to give you the visa, they will. So
Uh,
it just depends, really.
Son of God said, you can prepare 100%, but you can still get denied. So, what do you say about that?
Of course. I already told you that.
Yeah.
So you might not even notice you probably made a mistake in your DS 160. People do that. You know how people do not fill that form themselves?
Yeah.
And when they go for the interview, do you know somebody in the US? Probably your DS 160, the person filling it said yes.
Mm,
You get there, they ask you, do you know somebody in the US? And because you've already prepared that, you will say, no, I don't know anybody in the US with the exception of my DSO and all of that. They go through all of that and they know you have somebody in the US. And you probably think, I answered all the questions right. I did everything. And I don't know why I was denied. Because you didn't go through the process yourself.
that's a good perspective. I love that. I love that.
Yes. You didn't do it yourself and you probably just forgot that somebody filled it and you didn't go through it, you don't know anything about it. Then you just say something opposite. So those very little things are critical. You need to look at them.
Okay.
Sometimes too, I mean, you probably go, be fluent and everything and get denied because that he wants to deny you. They don't have any reason not to deny you.
Mhm.
Honestly, they don't
Yeah.
have a reason not to deny you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. They are surely going to get it.
yeah.
Oh, nice. So I'm not going to lie. I've learned a lot talking to you. Like, we have to be authentic, be yourself. Don't sound too casual. So if you just joined, I'm speaking to a beautiful lady right here. She's called Asantua. As I said, I love her because of her confidence. She's not afraid of anything. She's very bold and brave. And so, we've talked a lot for the past 44 minutes, and the first
Wow.
key she's giving everyone if you're going for your interview is to be authentic, be yourself whilst you're talking. Don't sound too formal. Many people think that the interview you have to be in a certain way, you have to be attention, and you speak before you get approved. But she's disproving that fact that no, you just have to go there, be yourself. When she went there, she said, "Good morning, officer." Like that.
Smile, like be friendly, be a nice person. Don't
Person.
be too scared. Okay, just smile. That's it.
Okay.
That will boost your, confidence and all of that. And the dressing part, I think I didn't answer that part. It came with this question.
Yeah.
You, if
What
I
did?
show you what I wore,
Yeah.
be like, where was I going? I was in a jeans. I
Okay.
can streak you after this. Like I can send you like a
Please.
I was
Strictly.
in a jeans
Mhm.
and this sandals. It was like a half shoe. Let me say a half shoe.
Do you have the jeans and the sandals and the things you wore right now, or you don't?
Oh, I don't have it here. I
Okay.
left it in Ghana. Yeah. And I wore this long sleeves. That's what I did. It was just a normal, you know how this office long sleeves, how black and white stripes in it, and my jeans and my house shoe. Ready to go. People came there wearing suits. You know, everybody wants to, but I'm just like, please, I'm not ready to look too busy. I'm not ready to look too busy and get in there and be busy with my mouth and explanations. I was very, very simple. So you don't necessarily have to, do too much. You can be very simple. A shirt, pants, or jeans or whatever that works for you. Just do it.
Mm,
But don't wear slippers, please. Don't wear Crocs. Just, be mid whatever. Yeah, that
yeah.
works.
Don't overdress. Don't underdress.
Yeah. Look good. Look presentable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can someone wear a cap like I'm wearing?
I don't think so. I don't know. I've never seen that
Yeah.
before. I
I
don't
think
think so.
it's informal.
No.
Yeah.
Because I think you're even gonna take a picture when you get there.
Yeah. You take a picture.
Yeah, it's informal. It's not necessary. You don't have to wear that. That's not where you're going to show the fancy stuff you have in the world. Keep it for later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
George is asking. This is very important. He said, "Can the when or how is the biometrics done? Like, is it the day of the interview or before the interview? The fingerprints and the picture."
Oh, it's the day of the interview. Yeah.
Oh,
So when you get inside, there's a place. So when you get inside, so where I did my interview, I did mine in Ivory Coast. I don't know how they do it in Ghana, but I'm sure it's the same process.
yeah,
So when
same.
you get in there, you give them your document, the security check. They have a first security check. You give them your documents and everything. They process it. You pass through, go, and then you go to another place where you have to drop your passport. They go through it, then you take the picture. Then fast forward, you join the final queue for your interview. So it's done in there, not before.
Okay, so you don't have to worry about your biometrics before the interview, right?
No, you don't. No. All you need to do is prepare your document,
Mm.
prepare your voice, your words, and yeah, you're good to go.
Okay, so let's talk about documents since you mentioned documents. Okay, so what documents did you send? Did you send like land documents? Like what are the documents you sent? Like can you
Okay.
do a quick list?
Yeah. I feel like I took documents that were not requested for, but I would always advise you to be extra when it comes to documents. You never know. Some of the whatever thing you're going to say, if you feel that it needs backing with a document or with a proof, please take a document with you. So because of my how I prepared, my preparation towards the interview, there are certain documents that I needed to take
Mhm.
because I had already I already did like a diploma in communication in Ghana. So I had my certificate for that and I had my transcripts. What if I'm asked? Do you
Oh,
get it? I
yeah.
had a proof to show that this is it. Because I graduated high school in 2021 and they'll probably ask me, what have you been doing since you graduated from high school? I went to this school. What if she asks for a proof? This
Mm,
is my proof. This is my certificate. This is what I did. So documents are very imperative when it comes to interviews. So make sure you take every little document that I prepared. I filled my DS 160. I took the receipt or I think it was a receipt or something. I don't remember. I took that with me. I took my visa payment receipt, I think. And I took I think they have a
service
schedule.
confirmation, right? Service fee
Yeah,
and confirmation.
service fee. I took my application offer letter. I
Mm,
took my bank statement. As I said, my high school I took high school transcript too, and I took my high school result itself. I was too extra, but that's how you have to be. And I took my college certificate and result as well. And I made my uncle write a letter with his signature, added that to it, regardless of having his bank statements. He did that for me as well. And basically that, yeah. And my card, I took. think I was so extra. I took my Ghana card as well. Just do extra when it comes to document. Whatever thing that you're going to say, as I said,
Yeah.
take it with you. You have a proof. Yeah.
Okay. So EOS SC is asking, please explain how you answered the question pertaining to how you are going to cover the cost of attendance. Maybe someone has a partial scholarship or doesn't have a scholarship at all. So how do you think the person has to explain to make sense in the visa officer's ear?
So if you have a partial scholarship or do not have a scholarship at all, let me start with not having a scholarship at all because I didn't have a scholarship.
Okay.
So I said my uncle was going to take care of it, right? I had my uncle's bank statement and everything. So I got there. I was asked him, I don't remember exactly what I said, but I think I can, excuse me, I can try. So, um, who is going, was it who or how? I think, how are you going to pay your tuition? Because that they probably noticed I didn't have scholarship. And I started off by saying, so my uncle, Mr. So and so is gonna pay for my tuition. For the past years, he's been my caretaker, and he also took care of my brother in the UK. And he recently graduated with a master's in business admin and came back to Ghana and is currently working at the Fidelity Bank. So he's going to frequently send me money and pay for everything that I need. So basically, it was very simple. That's why I said you don't need to do too much. You don't need to go deep inside. I
Yeah.
just made them know that, and that was it. Yeah. So if you don't have scholarship, just and off this live, maybe one of these days, if you're part of Nathaniel's how do I even group or mentorship team or coaching team or whatever, I will probably put in a word or two there. Or there's some things that honestly I can't even. There are two things that I said as part of how am I going to pay for my tuition, and I can't. I'm sorry I can't say it live here, so I can
Do you know
give
what
it
we're
as.
going to do? I'm going to host a webinar, and for that information, they have to pay for it. You get it? So when they pay, I'm serious.
I have to say it off. So yeah, for this one, I can't say everything, but basically, those are the
The
basic things that you need to know.
webinar will invite you. You say it there for the people who are very serious for
Yeah,
it.
and also, sorry, I didn't mention. You need to talk about the job they do. Sorry. So
The
I
job.
said he is. Yeah, he is this, that. He owns this and this and that. So you can't tell me that the bank statement of your uncle and you're going to tell them maybe he owns uh, well, he's a teacher or he's a lecturer or they know it. So you need to make sure that you're saying what they do. You're saying what they do, okay? So my uncle, for instance, he owns like a roofing sheet company. He ships like he does a lot. So I made and the bank statement shows some of these things. I don't know the transactions or something. It shows some of these things. So I made sure like I said everything that he does. So it's not just any job, not just any job that
Mhm.
will get you there. So make sure you explain that as well.
Someone is asking, did you lie or is it truth?
Um, um, because my Nigerian family, I didn't lie. That's the truth. So I feel like my interview was it was an honest interview. Okay. My uncle, that's what he does personally. And that's how I paid my tuition. When you follow my journey, you will know that that's how I live. He was this, he was that, he was that. Definitely I can't say everything here, but it doesn't mean that every money that came from Ghana was from was from him.
Okay.
But but yeah, that's how we had to move. So yeah.
Um, Samuel said, did you present the documents when she asked, like maybe for example, bank statements? Do you say, here is my bank statement, or you have to wait before she asks and you presented it to her? Do you
Okay,
wait?
so
Okay.
yeah. So when I went, the first thing I didn't even put my, you know how you've seen people put in their passport now and all of that.
Mhm.
I went there, I greeted her, she greeted me back. And she asked for my passport before I placed it down. I didn't
Mhm.
just go because I've seen people putting their passport in the little thing there. I just get there and I put it there. No, I waited for her to.
So he didn't ask you that, so you don't have to. That was good.
Sorry?
I said, okay, I said they didn't ask the passport, so you don't have to just give it to them. You give,
Exactly.
yeah, you give it to them. Yeah.
Exactly. So when she asked, I placed it there. And the bank statement like this, did she even look at it? Yeah, I think she did. She requested for it after I said
Your
that
uncle.
I talked about my uncle's sponsoring me. She requested and I gave it to her. So you don't just go picking out. So maybe you're asked, why did you complete high school in 2020 and you're now going to the state? Oh, this is my certificate. I actually no, you don't do that. Or why did you? And you be like, maybe you were working and now you want to go to the state and you want to prove that you were working to like put money together and go to the state. You don't just have to start talking and then you start looking for your document and you pull it out that this is where I was working. They've not asked for it. That shows how much of a liar you are or how much of eagerness you have in you to get your visa and they don't like it. Do you get it? So you need to take your time. If you're asked, you give it out. If you're not, you're safe.
Okay, George said my interview is scheduled for June 16. I got a letter from my school saying 2 weeks ago. Can I still represent it?
My interview is scheduled for June 16. I got a letter from my school since 2 weeks ago. What kind of letter? I don't understand.
Yeah,
Like the offer letter?
I don't understand either. And Kobe said, did your uncle give you his personal bank statement or for the for his business?
It was his personal bank statement, but I don't know how his bank statement because it had his name and it
Mm.
had his business name on it as well. I don't know how his bank statement was like,
Oh, okay.
but it had his name and the bank statement as
Oh, okay.
his one of his job, yeah, his company's too was on it. So I am really unsure what type of bank statement that was.
Mm.
Yeah, I am really unsure, but it was that's how it was. I can't really tell. I wasn't bothered about it. I was all I knew was I had a bank statement. At that time I wasn't bothered, but you should be if you know you don't like it's not whatever. But yeah, you should be concerned if you know wherever you're getting your bank statement from. Let me
Okay,
say.
so someone is asking your brother's part where you said your uncle sponsored your brother to the
Is
UK.
it a lie or true? Is that what you're asking me? It is well. Let's go on.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go on. It is well. Hopefully, you guys understand. But yeah, it is
On
well.
TikTok or on Facebook, I just put a link there. If you want to join and ask any question, you can use the link to join and ask any question.
I hope you guys understand it as well.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is well. Just well. BBFI. BBFI.
Be innovative, okay? You
Innovative.
have to be innovative. Innovate, okay?
Be creative. Be
Be
creative.
creative.
People kill their parents in the interview room. Say, oh my, my uncle has a sponsor since my father died. You sorry, your father.
people, people are so innovative. So please believe me.
Yeah, be innovative.
If you're good at writing movies, why not?
You
Nate, I can't see you. I don't know
can
what
see
happened.
me.
Yeah, your video paused. Okay, I can see you now.
Okay. Um. Yeah, be creative. Just be creative.
Yeah.
Um. So, do you have a general Casey? How are you doing? Do you have a general advice for every student who is going for the interview, like points in points, before we go on with the answers?
First of all, I'm going to say that if you're going for your interview
Mm-hmm.
and you do not have scholarship
Mm-hmm.
and you know truly very well that you do not have anybody to help you out, and it's going to be so hard, so tough for you, Don't rush your process.
Okay.
See, people are going through a lot in the state. International students who are here and do not have money to pay tuition. International students who are here and it's like they are striving to survive. They're really like they are struggling, okay, because they do not have anybody to help them pay their tuition. They probably had hopes, but they lost it. Or the people that they've inherently thought they were going to help them are no more helping them and they are stuck. So many international students are stuck on this journey. So one pivotal thing I'm going to tell you is that don't rush your journey. If you have to come study in America, my darling, you come. It doesn't necessarily have to be like because everybody is going, because my friend got a visa, I have to go. Everybody and their journey. Take yours in a pace that will help you, in a pace that will not So inconvenient you. So what I'm saying is that if you don't have a scholarship, take your time. It's either you write, if you're coming as an undergrad, take the SAT, get a scholarship. Finding a scholarship is one thing that I would advise everybody to do because it was not easy. My journey was not easy not having a scholarship. I won't even stand here and lie. It was not easy. Take your time. If you need a scholarship, get it. But I mean, if you have the like the potential to write SAT, or there are schools like Berea Baptist College, you just need to write the English Duolingo test or whatever, you can get a scholarship. Make sure you do your research well. If you get a scholarship, it will be very easy for you. Smooth. It will be a smooth journey. But if you don't get it and you get here, and America is a land of opportunities, of course. And I would say another thing that I would say, the fact that I'm saying get a scholarship before you come does not necessarily mean that if you have a tuition that is quite affordable in the American standard, quite affordable, not the Ghana standard. Because in Ghana, if I tell somebody, if a school, University of Ghana says they're going to pay $5,000 now, it's going to be a very serious issue in Ghana. So if it's quite affordable in Ghana, in the States, then just come. You never know. You may find opportunities around you. You may even get a scholarship when you come, talk to your DSO. There are schools that give scholarship and your GPA will help you. You can be on the chancellor's list, scholarship. They have all those incentives as well. So you may benefit from some good stuff here when you come, if you don't have a scholarship. But most importantly, make sure you have a solid you're standing on a solid ground before you come. But if you come and you find an opportunity, why not? You'll be able to take care of your teacher. Because tell me why. You know one thing. If somebody tells you that don't come to America because there's no money here, you work and everything goes into your rent, everything. You know how those stories go. What I'm gonna tell you is that paying rent is definitely not easy. Okay, taking care of yourself is not easy, paying for tuition is not easy, but it doesn't mean at the end of the day, if you get something doing, like you're doing, let's say you're doing CPT, is it CPT we call it? I don't even remember it.
Is it after school or during
I
school?
can't hear you.
Is it after school or during school?
Oh, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
No.
What happened? Can you
But
hear
let's
me?
say you're doing there's this opportunity that you have to work off campus. So if you get that chance to work off campus, you can make something. If you're working at summer internship, you can make money as well. The next semester you pay for your tuition. So look for the schools. Don't look for Harvard. Don't if you get scholarship to Harvard, that's good. But there's no way you're gonna pay out of pocket when you go to Harvard. Look for schools that have lower tuition, so at least if you come and you have to strive hard, everybody goes through it. You have to work very hard and survive. You will, okay? So don't let anybody discourage you that without scholarship you can't make it. You definitely find opportunities if you're open to that. And if you go grab it, you find it. And if you ask questions as well, it will work for you. So that's all I can say. Don't let your
Can you,
dreams die because you don't have money to come abroad.
can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, great, great, great. Serenity, thank you very much for the last.
Unfortunately, I can't hear you. I don't know why.
Can you hear me now?
I can't hear you.
That's-
I don't know what's
Hello,
going
hello.
on.
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? No, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
But I can't hear you.
Uh,
That's so weird.
can you hear me?
That's so weird.
Oh,
Should I rejoin?
no, I think it's from my side, or I don't
I
know.
can't hear you. Can
Um
they hear you?
yeah, they can hear me and they can hear you.
They
So
can't hear me.
they can hear you and I can hear you, but you can't hear me. Can you hear me?
You can't hear me. I can't hear
Go and come back.
you. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, she'll come back very soon. She'll come back very soon. Serenity, thank you very much for the support, guys. You all should follow Serenity. She's my very 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 best friend. Like very 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 very. You can't imagine the link between me and her. That's a Serenity kinda. So you guys should follow her for me. Okay, everybody should go follow her. Everybody. So as we wait for Akusia, if you have any questions, just let me know. And if you're on YouTube, Dinah is laughing. If you're on YouTube or Facebook and you want to join and ask any question, I'm putting the link in the comments. You can join, ask any question. Isaac, we'll answer your question very soon when she comes back. He said we should talk about visiting visa as well. When she comes back, we'll talk about that as well. Serenity, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you. You're also the best. You know. How about appointment now? There is no appointment for student visa, but there is appointment for B1, B2 visa.
Yes.
Okay, 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 nice. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it was from Mirabel said, "I'm in love with Serenity." Can we go to the next question? How about is it? Did the view ask for proof your sponsor is proof that your sponsor actually sponsored your brother to the UK? I don't think she
No,
asked.
they didn't ask. They won't ask you. There are certain things that they won't ask you. Okay. Just you just have to be confident about what you're saying and just spill it. You'll be
Mm.
fine. Nobody's gonna ask you that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just spill whatever it is and you're good.
Okay. So Isaac said talk about visiting visa too. Is there any general advice you have to give them as well if someone wants to go for a B1, B2 visa or a visiting visa?
Um, that I don't know. I'm really unsure about that. I don't really have much knowledge about that. But my cousin just got a B visiting visa. She'll be here very soon for a visit.
Mm,
But she went with her mom and everyone, like the whole family. So I'm not really sure how they prepared for the interview.
mm.
I'm not really sure.
But is there a
Um,
general thing like when they are nervous or
I mean,
is
those
it?
ones, it's just like going for a student visa.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Everybody gets scared entering a US embassy
mm-hmm.
for an interview, whether visit visa, student visa, whatever it is, marriage or it, there's always immediately you get to the front of the people even go to the extent of getting to the officers, decks or whatever, and then they're still scared. Do you get it?
Mm,
But there's a little nervousness when you get to the whole atmosphere is just crazy. But it's just you know what you're going to do. That's what I keep saying. You know where you're going. You know what you're if you're going you're coming here to visit. Why are you scared? Like you have your money and you want to go visit the US and you're scared going for an interview? That's
mm.
wild. Do you get it?
But
It's just
that's great.
yeah, it's just it's an interview. Go get it. Go answer your questions and you're out. You don't need to just I'll just say prepare a document. Well, I'm unsure if they have to like, you know how they go through. My cousin didn't have to get an invite before going for the interview.
Mm.
No, she didn't get an
So how
no.
did she go? Like, is it she just went there because she wants to tall?
So I think how did they even I didn't even ask her questions about their interview, but the whole family went. And I think they just wanted the US for traveling sake. That I don't know what reason they took there, but I know nobody. Me, I didn't send her
Mm,
any invite. Nobody sent her an invite. They
okay.
just recently, they just felt like going for the visa.
Oh, okay. And they went and they
Yeah,
all got approved.
they all got approved. The whole family got. My uncle was here. Dad was here with the little brother last week. They spent a week here and left. Like they were in the States last week. They spent no last 2 weeks. They spent a week and left. And she will be coming to me
Mm,
in yeah, this year too. So they didn't really get any invite. You know how people say you need an invite and stuff like that. I don't know what they took to the I have to ask, and when I get that information I'll pass that on to you.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Great. You said, are you from Nigeria? No. Where are
Yeah,
you from?
I'm
AC, how are
Nigerian.
you?
No.
Huh? Okay, speak Nigerian. Speak Nigerian.
What do you want me to say?
Speak. I want to eat in Nigeria.
I want chop. Oh. You
Okay.
like say
Okay. Yeah. Say mm. Say thank you in Nigeria.
what like just thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you now.
Mm. Mm. Is it true the Nigerians here? It's you they try pass. You they try pass. Oh, you they try pass. You they try pass.
That's what they say.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
That's why they say many are not Nigerian. They I got you.
I'm
Yeah,
so surprised they say that.
yeah,
Wow.
you they try pass. I have a Nigerian friend here.
Nice.
Oh, okay. So I think there are almost 80 people combined here right now.
Mm-hmm.
So is there any last words you have to say to everybody? Like
Yeah.
it has to be inspirational,
Mm.
motivational.
Ish. Should I
Enoch,
go ahead?
did you see what Enoch said?
What do you say?
Food, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. When you said when I asked you what is eating in Nigeria, okay. So let's go back. Yeah, it has to be very inspirational and your last words for everybody watching who doesn't have a scholarship, no hope, and we end this session. So
Alright. So I don't have any big words for you. Um, my simple words that I'm gonna tell you is studying abroad is a great opportunity. Studying abroad would definitely open your eyes. It's an eye-opening journey as well. Okay. I have experienced it. For somebody who came to the state in a year and a half and graduated college and currently on OPT, it is It is. Whenever I tell people my story, they are so. It's like they are so surprised how amazing or how amazing it is to graduate very early. Come to the state. People come here, spend 4 years in college, spend lots of money, and then, but by God's grace, it's an eye opening journey, great opportunity. You get to learn a lot. You get to experience so many things. What I'll tell you is, if you're on this journey and you do not have what it takes, keep keep trying it. Okay, keep just put in have faith and just put it in. When you get here and if you have to be here and you come here, you're definitely not going back to Ghana. I'm telling you, you'll survive. You will survive. So I know how I be on some platforms and they say, if you don't have scholarship, don't come, because they are so hard on don't come and all of that. It's gonna work out. Be motivated. That is gonna work out. I'm not gonna lie to you, but just take it easy. Just don't rush the journey. That's what I'll say. Do not rush it. Take it easy, and it's gonna work out when you get here. And then keep believing in whatever you want to do and whatever journey that you want to be on. Whether you so let's say you're currently schooling in Ghana and you want to travel. I'm not gonna tell you to stop whatever you're doing in Ghana. There's a way that you may even transfer the credits when you get here. That's what I did. I transferred, and by God's grace, I was able to graduate early and not pay a lot of tuition. So if you're schooling in Ghana, don't stop the program you're doing because you want to embark on a study abroad journey. Keep going, and when you get there, you can transfer and graduate early. That's when you don't even have scholarship. Do you get it? So be self motivated, and be if you don't see seriously, regardless of how your parents are there for you, how your friends are there for you, if you're not self motivated, there is no way you go far in life. I
Mm,
mean, you may perceive or you may assume that I am not there yet to tell you that, but I feel like from what I've experienced, I am there to tell you that if you're not self motivated and you want somebody to do everything for you, even the little things that do not require somebody to assist you with, you feel like you need somebody to do because you're not ready to research, you're not ready to look for answers, and if you do not look for it, you won't find it. So
mm,
y'all should like go on the internet, find information, talk to people. Human beings are also like resourceful. Ask people questions. Don't be in your whole that your don't be in your world by yourself alone. Okay, it's okay to keep things to yourself and try to be private, but sometimes you need the help of people to get wherever you're going to. Talk to people, ask questions, be self-motivated, and then when you're going for your interview, be prayerful and be confident, genuine, authentic, I repeat, and everything is going to work out for you. And don't give up on your dreams, okay? Even if you go there and I pray that nobody gets denied, but even if for some reasons that happens, don't give up on your American dream. America is a great place to be, great place to learn so many things, great place to like start life. It's like when you're here, you're starting your own life yourself. You get so strong, you get so grounded when you're here. So these are the things that I'll tell you basically. I don't have a lot of words for you today.
Thank you. I love it. I love it. I love it. It was very inspiring. Amazing. Barrister is going for interview tomorrow. Do you have anything to tell Barrister?
Oh, barista, what I'm gonna tell you. Oh my God, it's Monday. Just keep preparing, okay? Tonight, whatever. Actually, me, I slept too. I didn't lose my sleep. Personally, I didn't lose my sleep for the interview.
The day before
Yeah, I
you slept.
slept. I slept very well. I had
Mm,
a good sleep. I woke up and still, it's like I woke up and even though when I woke up, I was still thinking about the questions, answering the questions in my head and all of that, like trying to remember everything. I had a good rest. I
mm,
didn't have to kill myself. I'm going to be honest, but we are very different individuals. Do you
mm,
get it? So, what I'm going to say is don't be Don't stress yourself too much, but make sure you are you're still preparing till like tomorrow, but have a good sleep, prepare, be confident. When you get there, smile. See, forget about everybody in the room. Barrister, it's about you. No, nobody there would like would really go home with you when you don't get your visa or get your visa. So be in your own head when you get there. Smile, be be free. Don't look too scared. Don't look too nervous. And when you get there, when you have to like start answering questions, whatever question you're answering, be smiley. That's what I would say. Me, that's what I did, and it worked for me. I'm not talking for anybody, I'm talking for myself and my experience. Be smiley, and that would show how freely you're talking, how confident. And now that the system is, everything is getting so hard, it's very essential to freely talk, freely speak, and not rush it when you're talking. Do not rush it when you're talking because you feel you know what you're talking about. Take it easy on yourself, and don't be too slow too. My name is, and I'm going to, no, please. But just, just be confident, speak freely, and take your time. No rush as well. That's all I can say to Barrister. May God be with you. Honestly, I pray you get your visa, and then don't answer questions that you've not been asked. Please do
Mm.
not answer any question that you've not been asked. That's, yeah, basically it. I feel like, do you know the funny thing?
Nope.
I feel like study abroad does not really require too much like that. It's a lot of work you have to put in, but looking at it, it doesn't really require. Okay, I put in my application to this school. I am going to this school. What do I know about the school? I've done a lot of research for like weeks. I know this about the school. I know where the school is. I know my DSO. Like that program you're going to do, everything. If you know these things, I feel like the interview should be very easy for you after several practices. It should be easy for you because you know your story. You hold your story. You're going to tell your story. It's just like you going to tell your own life story to somebody. Are you scared? Are you fumbling telling your own life story? Unless like there's a sad aspect of your life story that you're going to tell, and that will make you tear up, or that will make you hold back because you don't want to say it. But this is not like it's like your story. You know how when you were a child, you went to this school, you went to this school. Oh, when I was a child, I went to this school. I like this teacher. I like this subject that I was studying. You remember that math? You're
Mm.
just putting those things together, whatever you've researched together, and you just tell them. So please, that's all I can say to you. Be confident. Let it show. Let the confidence show when you get to the room. Let them know you are there for the visa. And when you do that, they get to know you're not really desperate. Like you're
Mm.
there for an interview. You're not showing anything like that. Just,
Desperation.
yeah, inspiration. You just
Oh,
hmm.
now I'm very very happy to have you here. You took your time off just to be here and inspire a lot of people on here.
Hmm.
And many people are blessed to hear your voice and to hear your inspiration. It means a lot to me and it means a lot to the many people here. And as I said, last year when you joined, when I invited you, there was a girl, she was called, I think it's Gifty. Yeah, it's Gifty.
Hmm.
Oh, she used to join a lot and she said
Um,
she'll be here. She really thanked you. She commented a lot.
wow.
And under the sound of your voice, she's finally here. So
Bless God.
yeah, so unknowingly you've been just inspiring people. I think you should start a podcast. You can do it. Like after work, I know you've been doing a lot, but after work you come, you start a pod. Hey guys, today, yeah, you can, yeah, you
We'll
don't have to
see.
you don't have to sit on your voice. Yeah, you have a powerful voice. Yeah. And
See about
so
that. Thank you.
yeah, George just requested I'll add him, then you talk
Okay.
to him.
Hi.
Good evening to everyone.
Hi, George. Hello.
How's everyone doing? Hello, hello.
Oh, I can't hear him.
Are you guys getting me now? Am I clear?
Let me see if I can hear you from my other phone.
No, your voice is very down.
Hello?
We can't.
Okay.
Hello.
I can hear you here.
No, your voice is very down.
Okay.
Hello?
We can't.
Okay.
Hello.
I can hear you here. Hello?
Am I clear now? Okay. Hello. Hello. Am I clear now?
Talk. Talk.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, his network is too
Am I
bad.
clear now?
Talk.
I guess. Hello. Hello. I guess get me now.
Yes, his network is too
Am I
bad.
clear now? I guess hello. Hello. I guess.
George, your
His
network
network is
is
too bad.
very, very bad.
I guess hello. Hello.
So I
I
think you
guess.
have to message me after this.
George, your network is very, very bad. I guess hello. I think you have to message me after this. George, your network is
And Asantua, your phone is giving me
I
feedback.
think you have to message me after this.
And Asantua, your phone is giving. Yes.
Sorry.
Now it's okay. Your phone was giving me feedback.
Now I can't hear you again. That's sad. When he joined, I don't know, it just went off.
Can you hear me?
Let me rejoin, okay?
Okay. Okay. I don't know what is happening today. George, your network was very bad, so maybe send me a message after this. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, great. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. Okay, great. So we're about to end. We have like 4 minutes to end. Are you free next week?
Next week, what?
Sunday. Or this week Friday. This week Friday I have a webinar where I will talk to people like
What
we'll
time?
we take them through like the whole interview process. Around this time, 8 p.m. We're going to host a webinar.
8 p.m. I don't think Friday works.
8 p.m. Friday doesn't work. Oh,
Friday, Saturday, no.
Friday, Saturday, no.
And the weekdays to no.
Um,
When I close, I do other things as well. So I get home late.
okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah, you're going to be paid. It's paid. I'll pay you $5 billion.
Please.
Okay, we'll talk about that. Don't worry.
Sure, yeah.
We find a time and talk to we talk. So last words. Then I'll say my last words. Then we close. Maybe Saturday next week, Sunday, we'll continue with the part 2 because there were a lot of questions that people have been asking and I couldn't ask you. So
Uh, can I talk?
yeah, you can talk.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. So basically you're going into if you're going for your visa interview or anything, just know that you're going into a room where does not necessarily determine your destiny, doesn't necessarily move you to where you have to go. If you get it, it means that is really where you're going. If you don't get it, meaning that is really it. You know, it doesn't mean it's changing your destiny around or it's stopping you from moving forward in life. So the visa is not going to determine who you're going to be. If you get it, meaning you have to be here to go to school and become who you want to be. If you don't get it, meaning, you know, everybody and their plans, everybody and how their destiny is planned or, you know, whatever it is. So regardless of the denials, regardless of the approvals, do not, even if you're approved, do not have it in mind that it's you make it in America. Yes, you work hard, you make it, but know that it's not everybody who came to America and made it.
That's true.
It's all about being a visionary, because you can get American visa, get here, and if you're not a visionary, if you don't have your plans, you know, you don't have your goals and all of that, things may not work out for you.
That's
So
true.
aside wanting a US visa, have your goals, have your plans laid out, have your short-term goals in 5 years' time, in 2 years' time. What do I want to do? Break them down. In 10 years' time, what do I want to do? Break them down and know where you're going to. It's not all about, you know, some people you ask them, oh, me, I just want to go and study abroad. If you tell me that, Like I know like people just want to go, but if you tell me that me, I'm a very I'm sorry to say, I'm not trying to, but I'm a visionary person. Okay. I I love people with goals. I love people with vision. So if I'm helping you and I can help you discover your, stuff like that as well about yourself. But if you're not trying to help yourself when I'm even trying to help you, then I'll draw back because I can see that you yourself, you don't know where you're going to.
You want to
And
go.
I love it when people know where they're going to. And if you want to study abroad, going to a whole different place, a new place, you might have plans, things will change along the line, but still have the plans. If
Mm,
plan B doesn't work, this is going to work for me.
mhm.
Not just about I'm going to buy my visa, I need to prepare you need a plan. So make sure you have a plan in everything. Your plans may change, as I said, it will twist around a little bit, but it doesn't mean everything is going to change. Need something that like a map that you follow. Do you get
Mm.
it during this study abroad journey? And that's going to help you a lot. So that's all I can say to you. May
Mm.
God bless you.
Bless you.
Yeah.
Kusia, are you Akusia? Because I keep on calling you
You
Akusia.
always call me Akosia. I don't know why.
Asantua. Are you a Kria or a Joa or
Ikria.
a Kia? A Kia Santua. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't. Okay,
I know, it's
Asantua. Thank
okay.
you. Thank you very much for joining me today. Um,
Welcome.
hopefully we'll find time and do the webinar. They are saying in the comments that they will pay you. So they said they will
How much
pay.
would they pay?
Don't worry, I'll do the charging. Take more dinner. Yeah, I'll do the charging. Don't worry about that.
$50,000 though, you guys.
They're gonna pay. Yeah, they'll pay. So yeah, we'll figure out. I'll talk to you back door. We figure out how to make this happen. Maybe a master class where we'll teach like some basic things they have to pass through, like how to they can even build their confidence. Because from your story and how you didn't have no scholarships and you got approved, one thing I learned that really helped you was your confidence. Like how you went there. Hey, how are you doing? I think that alone
Absolutely.
your answers were also very, very good. Like you showed the
Absolutely.
credibility of your uncle that he has sponsored your brother. So it shows that if you sponsored your brother to the UK, she can also sponsor you. That is
Yeah.
very great. So we will talk to them how to answer their interview questions, how
Hmm.
to build confidence, how to even talk. Okay. We are
Yeah.
going to we are going to do that very soon. So I'll let you know, maybe run an ad to let other people know that we are running a webinar to teach you how to do all these things. Okay,
Mm. Okay. That's
great.
fine.
Yeah, and we thank you, everybody, for joining, taking your time to join. I'll meet you all on Saturday and Sunday as well. And yeah, thank you. So my last words is this. Um, I think we mentioned this when we were talking, when I was talking to Asantua, that you you have to have this thinking that I call it the worst case scenario thinking, where you think that the worst case or the worst thing the visa officer is going to say is a no. He's not going to kill you. He's not going to do anything to you. So go there with all you've got. Have this mindset that I'm going there to get approved. That was the mindset I had. And I think that was the mindset you had. Last
Absolutely.
week I was speaking to Jayla, and that was the mindset she had. So I think mindset plays a major role. So from
Mm.
today, start thinking that I'm going there to get approved. The worst case scenario is a no. So let me go there, do my maximum best, and I'm also going to get my dreams come true or something. So thank you all for joining me. Santua, I was about to say Akusia, but it was Santua. Yeah.
That's fine.
Thank you for joining me, and I really
Welcome.
appreciate your time.
Bye,
Um,
guys. Oh, do you have something to say?
yeah,
Sorry.
you pray for everyone who is going to go, and pray for everyone who has very soon. You're talking about favor, so
Wow.
pray we
Okay.
go. Yeah. Okay.
Let's pray, guys. Forbearing Father, we thank you for such a great day. We are sincerely grateful for the love and the strength that you have given us to be here today. As not by our might, it's not by our power, it's not by our knowledge or our own wisdom, but by your grace and by your favor. that we're here today. Lord, as you have done it for many people, as you have done it for me, Father, I pray in the name of Jesus that you do it for everybody who
Amen.
is on the Study Abroad dream. Lord, you know how much opportunities people can get from here. You know how much privilege people can get from being here, privileges they can get. I pray in the name of Jesus and use myself as a point of contact for each and everybody, that may your dreams, may your hopes, may your faith in God not fail you. May God be present during your interview. May God show his face during your interview, and may he touch your lips and your tongues to speak words, to say things that will make your interview be approved. It's not just going to be about the prayer, but Lord, we pray that you give us a mind that is well prepared for these interviews. God bless us. God keep us. And let us all come meet in America. And someday we will all say, Hallelujah, you did it. In the name of Jesus, I have prayed. Amen.
Amen.
Were you
Amen.
looking at me?
No, I wasn't looking at you. My eyes were closed. Asked everybody here. Someone said Luke 22:15. Amen. So before we end, everybody comment, I am a winner, because you have to start letting go of the mindset that I can't do it, it's difficult. You have to start believing that you can do it. So everybody comment, I'm a winner, whilst we end this live session. Okay, in the comments, I'm a winner, I can do this. Just say positive things to yourself. Then we end this live session. I'm a winner, I can do this, I'll get approved, whatever you want God to do. Asantua will keep on praying for you in when she goes to church. So just keep on manifesting good things. Yeah, I'm a winner, I can do this. Yeah, I love that. I love that. I love that. Yeah. Yeah, I love that. I love that. I love that mentality and mindset, everybody. So I'll meet you on Saturday. Okay.
All right, see you
Uh,
guys.
bye. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Bye. You guys can follow me on, you guys can follow
Oh,
me.
wait. I was about, you know, let me put your account on there. So everybody is compulsory. You have to follow her on
Composure, hey, calm
yeah.
down.
I decided to do this, but you follow her on TikTok like this. Let me check your TikTok account right now. You have to get to more than 2,000 before we leave.
Hey.
Yeah. And so everybody go to TikTok. That if you're on TikTok right now, the name is let me pull it up on my phone. Asantoa Quaps, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
So
I changed it to Sante underscore Corps.
yeah, follow her. She has a lot of insight for you. She's very visionary, talented.
Not be small.
I can't find it. I was trying to pull it up here and I'll show it to them on TikTok. So everybody follow. Yeah, Pretty said I'm a winner. Pretty, yeah, you are a winner. Yeah, of course, 100%. Everybody here is a winner. Everybody.
You all will get approved though. See, just be ready. I think I have this post on my page that talks about how ready people are for success. Are you really ready for success? Like, what are you doing? I have a lot to say, but don't worry, we'll meet on other days and I'll
You said you're
we'll
free
go
only on
deeper.
Sundays, right?
Yeah, we'll go deeper because
Yeah,
people
yeah.
need to be motivated. Like people do not really, sometimes I feel like people do not really have people to talk to, motivate them. They don't have,
So
it's
this is
it,
the account. I said the
it's
name again.
it may be hard, but it will happen. You guys
Oh,
would do great. The fact that you have the dream already to study here, it will work out gradually. Yeah.
if you're on YouTube, I put it on the screen, but on TikTok, the name is Santoa
Sante underscore Quaps. I'm
Paps.
sorry I changed my name.
Santia, this one. Let me see. I don't know whether you can see. Sante, SANTE underscore Quaps
KWAPS.
KWAPS.
Yeah.
KWAPS. That is it. That is it. Okay, thank you all for joining. And I'll make a video so they all follow you. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Thank you very much.
All right. You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
How do
Fred is first said great session. Fred, I need you next week. I'll contact you so you'll be here and we talk a lot. Thank you, Fred, for the support. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Serenity said I followed her, and everybody follow Serenity as well. She's my everything. Follow her for me. Let's end